Okay, welcome to this course, Finding Gym Crypto Asset Fast. This is Coach Catch, and I'll be taking you on this course. So, this course is really important because if you really want to go into crypto, holding of cryptocurrencies, you want to go into trading, it's important and sacrosanct that you understand how to find the best of them out there. Okay, so things to look at when finding the next big crypto asset to buy. However, this is not a financial advice. It's just to help you make better decision, make good research. Okay, before you take steps. Right, very important in the crypto space. Okay, so we'll go right into the course. What is a GEM crypto asset? GEM crypto refers to local, relatively unknown cryptocurrencies with enormous potential or extremely undervalued, right? The reason why they are undervalued is because they are not yet known by a large number of persons or by a large community. Okay, so the value is there, okay, but the awareness is not yet there. Okay, so you coming in early makes it possible for you to find the crypto, and of course it becomes a gym to you. Okay, so since a gym is defined only by the fact that it will eventually pump, so when we say pump, it means blow in price. That's go very, and the price going so high, hitting its high peak. Okay, and it might be challenging to identify such gyms, okay, because of the fact that it's going to pump. You do not know about it. Okay, so you have to do what is necessary, what is demanded to find them. Okay, so of course you don't find them on the street. You don't find such information on the street. One thing I believe, or one thing I understand, is that if you really want to do well in a particular industry or area of life, it's always wise to get associated with those people who are already doing well. So in that case, you would definitely get such kind of information. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. All right, 4 reasons a token or a coin can be a gem. These are the fundamentals. These are you need to understand these futures before you make any decision. Okay, and this is where now the I will call it the big boys, they get this information. They understand these structures of futures. Okay, so the first one we have here is they have a great utility coming up, usually the first in a particular industry or most user-friendly solution in an emerging industry. Yes, as I take this point, I'm going to give you a real life case study, right? Okay, so for this very first one, let's use the biggest exchange now as at the time I'm making this course, which is Binance, by trade volume, and then expansion rate. So let me use them as a case study. When exchanges were being built, Binance was not the first to emerge, but the one unique thing about them is, aside the fact that the founding team has great vision, right, to really take blockchain and cryptocurrencies to mainstream globally. Okay, but when they were setting up, we had other exchanges, even today they are still big, right? But the thing about Binance is they had different marketing strategies. Okay, in business you can actually tackle business from different angles. You may not be direct. Okay, imagine the founder funding the acquisition of Twitter. Twitter is very relevant when it comes to the crypto space. Okay, so imagine the Binance being relevant in the Twitter space. Okay, by the founder being part of those people who, when early on, wants to buy, to convert a public trading company into a private company and pay all shareholders off. So they made a step, right? And then their expansion rate is massive. So it may not be direct, but one way or the other, it's going to affect the growth of the exchange. So significantly, Binance started at the time when they were exchanges, but they played a different. Their platform was user friendly, and of course, they were targeting the global market. Okay, so one thing is cryptocurrency is a global, is an emerging global market. So if you're going to be building anything and you really want to do very well, you have to understand that you have to build for the global use. Okay, so now they have a native coin which is being used or used as pairs on the exchange, which is BNB. Okay, so there is no way BNB will not do well when the utility is doing well, right? So that's one case study. Then the second one, it is going to be listed on the biggest exchanges, okay, such as Binance. This is remarkable, especially with a case study like the Shiba Inu, which was a coin that at the point of development there was no prominent utility. Okay, utility are really important when it comes to the growth and the value of a coin on the long run at the end. But this happened to a coin that people at the time they called it shit coins, right? That's the word they use. So it was listed on Binance, and because of Binance trade volume, it did very well. It did significantly well. I mean, it made many millionaires in good currencies. Okay, so these are things to look at for. But of course, you have to be an insider to get such an information, or you have to be really deep into the space, being a good community and all that. So the third one is when a big brand is launching a token or a coin. So existing brands that are already big, because of their users are already realist, that's they love the product, and imagine just announcing that, okay, we want to put this product on the blockchain, and then there'll be a utility token to govern it. The tendency of that utility token doing well is there because of they already have a user base, already. So imagine big brands like KFC, like Nike and all that. Yeah. So then the last but not the least is it has a great community waiting actively to use the token. Very, 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 very significant. So if a project, most times you see projects hit the market or being listed on one of the price tracking website, and then you see a surge in price. You'll be wondering what's happening. Is it because it just no? Most times because it has a community that is already waiting to hit on the utility, and of course the tendency of them bringing new persons is there. So these four reasons can spotlight GEM tokens. All right, so let me move to the next one: how to find or get crypto gems. So you either do the research yourself or you get into communities or platforms where they provide this information. So most times, primarily they are paid groups because someone else will need to be paid to do the research for you. Okay, so but the course of this, the main reason of this course is to teach you how to make or to do your research fast, okay, and possibly make better decision. Okay, so let me move to the next one. So what to look for when finding a GEM crypto asset? So there are futures that you need to look at, and you need to understand its futures. Okay, so the first is the market cap of their market cap, which is a combination of volume times price. So don't worry, we'll go into practical, you understand these things, and then the volume and the supply. So when it comes to supply, we have the three types of supply. We have the circulating supply, three aspects rather. we have the circulating supply, we have the total supply, and then we have the maximum supply. The maximum is usually seen as max, MAX. So then the project. Okay, the price is a very good determining factor. Then we have the project. So under the project, we also need to revise or revisit the four items mentioned in the previous slides. Okay, so and then some other extra things like the team behind the project and all that. So that you usually find on the website. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not there. So, but with this other 4 pointers or futures, you'll be able to get to a point where you can make the best decision. Okay, so this is the module 1. We'll go into practical at the module 2. So how do you carry out this research or analysis? So we are going to be using the world's most referenced price tracking website for crypto assets in the rapidly growing crypto space, and that is coinmarketcap.com. So we'll dive into coinmarketcap.com on our next module, and then we'll take those futures one after the other. We'll also look at a particular the point is to take us down to getting a gym, right? So we'll do that, do a bit of discussion on it, and that will be it. So this course is important, especially for those after learning how to trade, after understanding getting the history of cryptocurrencies, blockchain. This is also very important, especially when you want to put money into it. Yeah. However, there's something that is not here, which is sometimes this. I didn't put this here because we cannot do practicals on it, but it's also part of how to private sales of certain cryptos. So private sales is before they hit the market. Okay, so most of the things that are listed here are when they're already in the market trading. Okay, so the private sales is standing on its own, and that is also something you get. There are platforms you can find them out, but of course the risk is always higher there, right? So, but we'll go into the ones that are already in the market, so you can make a good decision. Okay, so not that it's not featured here; it's also featured here when we say it has a great community waiting to actively use the tokens. Yes, at that point, people have bought in. So either you buy before listed or when listed. So it covers both standpoints, okay, or scenario. All right. So let's move down deep into the practicals now. Thank you.